I have an aim, I would say I don't give a damn. One word.
Oh my god, that was so cool. Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. How are you everyone? My very first video on 2021. It's been a long time. In this video, I'm gonna make something new in my life to share with you guys who watch this video. I'm gonna tell you about a story that happened to me in reality and maybe happened to everyone who are a woman, a Muslim, and a YouTuber. I'm gonna tell you a story a little bit about what happens to me. I'm a Muslim. I live in Indonesia. I was born in Indonesia. I do my YouTube channel since 2018, and I make reactions for Spanish song, Algerian, Moroccan, Tunisian, Egypt song, African, North Africa songs. I love dancing. I love to express myself because in reality, when I work, I can express myself. I'm totally in dance because my work, my job don't need me to dance. So when I started doing YouTube, I got so many positive comments from my friends that I never know who live in Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, India, and many countries, Mexican, and many more. But when in reality, the society that I live in, they can't accept it. Some people keep asking me to stop doing YouTube channels because it's not suit for me as a Muslim, as a woman, and as a Indonesian woman. I don't know. So I get really inspired. So let's just watch it. Okay, so how are you, Sophie?
I'm fine, actually. Thank you very much for asking. What about you?
I'm great, and I'm super excited to make this project with you because I'm really interested with your story and your background. So
That's amazing.
okay, so we just get started right now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I got a couple, I guess some maybe 6 questions that I met with my friends. The first question, since you are a YouTuber too, right? How did you start a YouTube and what was your main goal when you started? Is it just a hobby or is it something that you planned it for the very first time?
So actually, a very good question because I started my YouTube when I was 13 years old. This was my the first ever channel, but because of some negative comments, unfortunately, I had to delete it. I was a child, and it was really difficult for me to cope with some bad comments. That's why I deleted it. And then just last year, I decided to reactivate my YouTube channel. So I would say it's something like a hobby because I enjoy sharing experience with people. I love talking. I mean, and also YouTube is something as a self-expression for me. So I would say that it's more about hobby.
More than a hobby. So I heard that you got a negative comment on your YouTube. What was your content on that time?
So it was like supplementary school things. I was doing the whole from shopping. It was a shopping content. For example, I just bought something and I decided to record it to share with people what have I bought for school, just like go to school with me, something like this. And the comments were like, girl, come on, why are you recording it? Your background, I mean, like my background wasn't so good because I was like super beginner, and it was on an amateurish level. Just I did it because I loved it, and I didn't expect to have negative comments That's why I deleted it.
The second questions are really interesting. I mean, like we kind of have the same situations actually. I was born in Indonesia and I grew up in Indonesia. I do make her reactions and I get a lot of comment with on my YouTube and on my real life too. And that's the reason why I would like to know what other people feeling since we are the same. We are a YouTuber, we are a Muslim, and we are a woman. So there must be a person who
Yeah.
support you at the very first time about this YouTube thing. Is there any person or your family help you to support you to do this YouTube or only you?
Frankly speaking, it's a very sad story because nobody supported me from my family, and still there is no one who actually loves what I do due to their ideologies, right? Mm, they do not support me. But when I decided to reactivate my channel, there was one person, or maybe two, who were doing like YouTube on a very good level. I mean that nobody like support to reactivate my channel. There were some bloggers. I really inspired them and decided to pull myself together and say, okay, let's start one more time. Let's try.
Okay, that was really nice because the I mean like in my family, my main family do support me, but other families sometimes they think that this is totally not a face of Muslim woman. You can't do this kind of things. You cannot show the people your daily life. You cannot do that things freely or something like that. So it's kind of complicated in it. Okay, so the third questions is gonna be what is the best and the worst thing that could happen to a YouTuber in general and specifically for Muslim one and a woman like us.
Okay, so I think the best thing is that you're capable of expressing your own ideas and opinion, and there are people who say, "Wow, Sophia, I inspire you. I love your blog. I love the things you share with us." So it is the best thing. This is something that motivates me to record more. But on the other hand, of course, there are some disadvantages. For example, I would say it more related to Muslim community because they may say something like, Sophia, why are you recording yourself? Is it halal to record yourself? Why are you putting on some makeup? Why do you load it into YouTube? Of course, I got many comments, not into YouTube, just the people who know me in person. They told me, Sophia, I think you have to stop recording because you are revealing your face and all that stuff. And it was so unpleasant for me because these people were really close to me. I called them my like friends, or they were some acquaintances, and they were Muslims and sisters and even brothers sometimes. So that was the hardest part, I would say. That is the drawback.
Yeah, because it's you. I ever felt like the person that close to you should be support you with everything that you do, but sometimes they think that no, you can't do that. It's already crossed the line. So sometimes yeah, it's kind of complicated, right? Talkative, you are to like to show your life to show the makeup or something and it makes people stay away from you if I'm sure that you ever felt that too and how for you to get rid of this of those feelings.
Um, I think it's a very easy thing for me because as a person, I'm not the one who's like so tended to listen to others. If I have an aim, I would say I don't give a damn one word.
Oh my god, that was so cool. I need to do that too.
You should definitely try.
I was so you just gotta like come on, you just need to stop. I'm gonna do my thing. It's just that easy for you, right?
Of course, it's not so like super easy. Of course, I'm exaggerating. I will just like, I mean, when I experienced that stuff, I said myself, Sophie, is that the thing you really want, or is that the thing that the other people make you to delete your YouTube channel? And I said, I want it. I honestly, I'm willing to do this. This is the thing I'm interested in. So why should I delete it? And when some of my relatives said, Sophia, please don't don't do this. I said, this is my choice. I wanna, and I'm gonna do this.
Okay, so you just gotta be stubborn to do whatever you like. I would love to do that things too. That's the reason why I'm trying to make something new like this to open so many people mind maybe thought about being a YouTuber, Muslim and woman not have any positive impact to the world. So this is gonna be the last questions. Give me any motivational words from you to any woman in this world who maybe feel the same way like you and me.
So this is the question that I would like to answer. So it's a very deep topic because, if you want to start doing YouTube and to become a blogger or something like this, it requires a lot of strength and it requires a lot of power in yourself. So if there is the person who's watching right now this video and wonders if I should start up doing it, if I should take up this hobby as a YouTube, I want you to ask yourself, why? Why do you want to do this? For what? For what aim? Do you have some concrete, exact aims, or just like a 1 minute hobby? So please ask yourself. And the other question you should ask yourself is, am I ready to deal with the negative things? If there are some, if there will be some. So yeah, these are two main questions, I think.
Okay, so it's like you really have to know what is the purpose when you want to make a video or being a YouTuber, and then you have to deal with the negative comments because sometimes it's just disturbing, it's rude, and it's have a bad impact for the mental health. So many people felt that, I'm sure. I mean, like when people
Yeah,
come, because it's
yeah,
really
yeah,
hard.
right.
And when you say that I get something wrong with my mental health, people gonna say like, come on, it's just something not really important. And that was really important. Even Justin Bieber felt the mental health was broken when he was really
Yeah,
famous on that time. And I ever heard he said that if you have a mental health, you have to say it to the people. You have to let people know. Don't keep it by yourself because it's gonna be totally dangerous.
you're absolutely right. So also, if you feel that you have some mental issues, I think first you have to work upon it, and then start maybe YouTube, or YouTube may be some kind of of the helper of this situation, like a psychologist, because you're recording yourself. Of course, you're rewatching yourself, and you can observe yourself from the side. So to see yourself from the side, and for example, for me, it helps me a lot.
So good. You really inspire me. Seriously.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think this is enough. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you. I'm really honored to be a part of your content. Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
choosing me, for having me.
You're welcome. You're always welcome. Thank you so much for helping me. Have a great day, Sophie. It was really amazing. I really love talking with Sophie from Russia. I'm so proud to do that. And then the motivational things that I learned from Sophie is like, don't listen what other people say. Like one of my friends say, Kali, I heard you for always encouraging me no matter what happened. I'm so thankful. Thinking about other people's mindset, it's just gonna be tiring. It's not good for your mental health. Just do whatever you want, do whatever you like, because there's always someone who support you till the end of the time. Chase your dream. Be the real you, because someone who love you is always gonna accept you whatever you are. Trust me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you from Indonesia.